Eh, yeah. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Us not join. When I know the usual routine. When I share them, I come. Yes. It go to come. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Get some message for now on the screen. Very funny. Yeah. Okay. Make we check them out. Today on Saturday, 10th of July. When I share them, my country, when I share them, must not join. When I share them. Countryman, it can. I just rush for do one or two things before. Yes, countryman, it did live. That is it. Contractor Black Leg Day here. Wonders. That's what I like to hear. Kum boy for life. What's that day? Copy the link. Now with that, when I mash fire, that's what I'm talking about. When I mash fire, MKPD is live. Yep, we are live. Bam, 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 bam. Countryman Decam, Tori today will get some interesting things and for discuss about Unaguye. Unaguye. So as we now understand, the biggest fantastic news we will get on today. Now, Shidno White Blast versus Shidno White Blast for Bui. We'll also get some more fantastic news will come out from Libya Alem. Fantastic news from Libya Alem, my country people. Unaguye. That's what I'm talking about. So today, we'll go just Tori, with Tori as usual. With Tori, fine. About all the sweet Tori we don't see them for Facebook today. So I hope so when I spend this next 2 or 3 minutes, they can go right inside the WhatsApp, YouTube, Twitter, and the rest. You drop them inside, share them for them, make it go far and wide, my country people. Now, countryman, it can send that to S6. Boom. So any second now, that is it. Which is that one. So now one of the nkunyam than that. So I know. Yes, I think so. That one will be better. If I switch the light off, I hope so be better. Now one of the nkunyam than that for where it be under Bui Warriors with the wipe the kumkumaisi for Bui for Banten on a Bantem they call them. I don't know how to pronounce them. Kumkumaisam today. Yes, when ADF it do that fantastic bolo. When I know say ADF now one of how can I put it? This one a top secret. When I know really supposed to repeat them, but now one of our sister forces for Black Legs La Republique du Cameroon. So make una no repeat them out loud and make una no tell the amber shit no why blast them. So now the bolo this way will pay the amber shit no why blast them under ADF. They go carry out this good bolo for we. So if you look fine, if you give me 1 second, I'll even show now evidence. Now look if you check them fine, when I will see the evidence a day we command if we don't post them to now. If I go to search, if I search a better Cameroon, I will show now the page we did live on right now. Yeah. If you look for the page we did live on right now, So now with that, we don't already did live for 4 minutes on official. For this same page, a better Cameroon, if I scroll down, we did live now. When I scroll down yesterday, just about 23 hours ago, now what it is, we'll post them for this exact same page. We tell when I say 5 amber sheet no wipe last them under Sako Ekome, under Bui Warriors, the baby kidnapped by ADF in collaboration with No Pity. And there is drama in Bui. We say, stay tuned. Now, what is this way continue a post yesterday? I bet when I be think say, what is going on? Say, when I don't know what to continue they talk about. I hope say it make the whole story. And I'm showing that this post away, Sako, Sako Capo Daniel. If we put them out there, say now that they work with Shinaram with what's the name again? With No Pity. Na ADF emblem that. Capo Daniel, and I No Pity that, and I No Pity small brother this, where a amber name na Shinarambo, and I feel clearly see na ADF that for Bui, and Shinarambo, so it did like say Shinarambo, it don't finally go join the ADF, and in collaboration between Shinarambo with, No Pity gang, we call it the Marine Force of Bambalang, and the ADF, where they carry out that, conkumization of these Bui Warriors will happen yesterday. So we don't already share the video. It don't go out far and wide. I hope so when I don't already see the video for this conkumization. So when I give me 1 second, my controller give me 1 second, and then we'll continue with our 3. Okay. So that is it. Cool. I'll be just one for mute this live broadcast so that I could get una comments them on screen. That is it. So we go just toriwi. That's about it. We can't tori. I will show una some videos them where they come out from some not videos. Sorry, I will show una some Facebook posts when Amber should know why blast they post them. They cry day for Amber World, which is fantastic for We Black Legs. And this one, I just want for bring them all home for una make una understand say which way we don't do in the past 2 or 3 weeks. It don't yield fruits. Not the results of which way we don't do. We don't plant as I explained for now for the past 2 days or 3 days. Then for the live broadcast, so we do say the infighting where they in Amber should know why blast their camp right now. Now we the cause fantastic news because they could start to compromise themselves. So now the brilliant news that when I don't see the example. So the message what they send enough to all my contributors, the Black Legs and I say when I go now for social media, when I get to pick a side, I don't care whether you want for be ADF. If you be IG, anytime you want, you decide for be ADF. So when you go inside any Amber should know why there's a WhatsApp group, on a Facebook group, on a Facebook post, under the comment section, you want for comment, pick a side. You pick for being if na IG leave a comment, become ADF caution. If na ADF leave comment, become IG caution. So you pick a side and you instigate the infighting more and more, make it intensify. They go help we plenty for wipe themselves. So Barretta News actually it don't make a fantastic broadcast post where I could take the liberty for advertise Barretta News for now for the first time, maybe the last. So if now go for barrettanews.com, where now the website that I hope so now see them properly. If now go for barrettanews.com, and obviously now so if you want to refresh a page, you pull them down like this. Now see that thing, they refresh them, it don't refresh them. So now the last post that we make them Bui Massacre Part 2. Now see them for day. I hope so. Now, see them clearly on the screen. So, if you select that last post, it could give you a lot of information about which way to go on, even go in the background of which way we don't already happen. Like it now the video that way I will talk about where now the Bui Massacre video that any person will want to see the video, you know how to just go to barrettanews.com and then it don't post the video on there. So as as we predicted yesterday, yes, we were right. Another Bui massacre has just happened. ADF has already killed 2 of the 5 Amber boys, the Bui Warriors, under General Isobu, that were kidnapped yesterday. See the video below. Then he go on for talk, say, watch and listen to the video above for yourself. And then he go on for talk, say, to give you more context about the first Bui massacre, listen to the video below by the ADF instructing their fighters to kill other Amber boys. Now listen to this one, Kiki Pascal, or whatever they call it. I go increase the volume so that when I go hear ye, and then I go play the video. Now listen.
Capo, take charge. Take charge like commander. No way for here, for we do what you be right for this revolution and for Kumbo and for the ADF. You don't deal with this thing for long. We'll start this thing with you. You know all the corruption that happens at Kumbo. You walk with the walk, the one time for Dotiam. That way you catch me, John. The one time you want to talk to you, the one time will bring you headache. I don't give you the upper right and the upper hand. Take control and take command. Act like ADF fighter. And if anything be required, we will bring fighters from all other places there. Move fight this side of Kumbo. We get now to take Kumbo completely. We will shut all dogs that were inside Kumbo aside, and we will own ADF will take total control of Bui. So that they plan that even that check at this will go for calculate when we go for fight for query down. You don't get win. We start to start fight war. Take a one time no we fight this thing. We start to again.
They don't die.
They don't take money, say we want to people of other take money, get up, put up for your hand, buy material, put up for your hand, you will make noise. We say it is small people on the back. Capo, take command and take control. Don't ask any other here for we. Do what you think is be right. Giving a report. Now all that. But we're going to take total control of Kumbu for the whole Bui now. ADF going to take total control of the whole Bui. And the decision that we'll take up. We'll try to get what you get for now. Once we set the money for smoke and so other thing for now. We'll work for Siam and know say if anything in that Kumbu, one they come for your camp. Say is this. So let the ADF of Bui take total control of the territory. They either subject to you people now or they are out. That's all.
Okay, so when I don't hear that one, Kiki Pascal, that one the first Bui massacre, as Mark Barretta write clearly and accurately say, in January 2020, actually it will be now on the 20th of January to be fair, to be precise, 20th of January 2020, Chacha, we captured 39 ADF, shit no one blast them, and subsequently it compromised all of them, it buried them inside one hole. And the video below that one, it also tell Wunan at the beginning of some of the infighting that this video, it goes back to 2018. That one, when I go to for Mark Barretta YouTube channel, when I'll get the video for that one, when I say and so now one eye ninja general, so-called general, a fang big number. Then where they be saying say make it go compromise what's been named Nambere and and commando. If reach they capture you instead, they put them down and then they make that video. When I feel remember that incident, the video is day online for any person who be interested. So now another communication this way, ADF he put them out yesterday, the 9th of July 2021, when Ayabacho, where after they don't arrest, where they kidnapped those 2 on a 5 guys and for Bui Warriors. Now what this way ADF, we put them out, it talks say, Bui State, I have been briefed, they will be crushed. So it referred to that video where Chris Anu be making for the first Bui massacre for 2020, where Tamu Chacha be casuals 39 ADF, Eric, excuse me. So Tamu Chacha be casuals 39 ADF should know why blast them. Chris Anu, if we go on Alphabet TV, Amber ABC TV, it go talks say they will be crushed. It talks say they don't get them no room for negotiation or even dialogue with ADF for Bui. And now the exact same people in this way, they want President Paul Biafra should don't dialogue with them. But they know fit dialogue amongst themselves, my country people them. So that now the situation that way Anglophone Cameroonians they in right now. So Capo Daniel, it go for ye Capo Daniel DDC page, it posts them, it says through the CIC Dr. Cho Ayaba, I have ordered the arrest and termination of about half a dozen terrorist kidnappers in Bui State. They were a criminal gang operating under Sako Ikome, the infiltrators of our revolution. Chris Anu once promised to crush ADF in Bui. We have ordered that they too be crushed. The ADF is the dominant and only legitimate fighting force for the liberation of Amazonia. any other force must fall behind the CIC Dr. Cho, or they too will be crushed. Them are fighting words, my country people them. So it lay down the gauntlet, and as he promised, say it go crush them. Now the flyer that we put them out, say it go crush them. Say the CIC Dr. Cho Ayaba has ordered the arrest of some terrorist kidnappers under infiltrators Sako Ekome in Bui. It's like Chris Anu said, they will be crushed. Cool. So them are fighting words, my country people, and in the end, what they do now, they crush them. So when I first see the reactions and from Facebook as Mark Barretta, I put them out there. I will show now some of these reactions, and then we will talk and we will tolerate and we'll have a lot of fun for this live broadcast. Now, I could see how our enemies them, they shit no Bible blast them, they cry. Oh, so sweet. The tears of Amber tears now like sugar for we country people. So this particular one, Abigail Adams, whatever name you get, bearing you. If you just tell say if you want based from your country name, sort person where you come out from this part of the world from Bui, I'm guessing. So it's at the end of ADF, all restoration forces across Amazonia should reinforce their defense and remain vigilant. ADF has started the massacre in Bui. And then they forget them quickly, say this, so Nachacha will start the first Bui massacre. Okay, fantastic. So, and then this one in a profile name that, what I say, Vouchman Carlos, I guess, is a Ambassador Restoration Forces should be vigilant because more attacks from the ADF will come, and we'll still try to cover their attack with flimsy excuses that doesn't hold water. So you see the next one. This one, Captain Sylvester, very notorious ambassador no blast of Facebook. It is speechless. Now all that we get for talk, emojis, it cry. Now Amber emojis them than that. Now Amber situation that now which they go on in Amber world right now. Serious crying. They cry. They cry. So my contributor, we don't get one or two black legs them the day here the watch we. It's fantastic. Black legs. I mean we'll get one or two shit no white blast, Amber shit no white blast the day here the watch we. So all we need for do like this one now for Bunny, but because I used the wrong account, no worry. Contrabanded the rush Bunny, and then we'll move on with our live broadcast, which is fantastic. We'll move on. So as we be the talk, we'll see the next comment as Amber tears are flowing. This one, Amazonia Israel Land or whatever your name be. Fantastic name. Wait it up. When I read that one on the screen for ourselves. It said the day restoration forces will clean all traces of ADF in Amazonia. It will be the day they will win La Republique. Is there any attack carry on Ambassador Restoration Forces such successfully is led by? It's a basically try to talk say any attack will be successful against the embassy no white blast them. It be led by ADF and planned by them for La Republique. ADF is a unit of La Republique Army, which is true. Now we pay them. Yes, and then this one again is the Donga Mantong and Gogatuncha Restoration Forces should block possible outlets through which killer ADF Bui can't escape. Now is war. They don't declare war amongst themselves, which is fantastic because now forces of defense and security, they feel take a break, just go relax. Amber, they will do the job for them. When they don't wipe themselves, then we will finish off the few where they remain, and then the video that way I don't really show. And then this one talks at the end of the ADF. It's all Amber restoration forces across Amazonia should reinforce. I think I don't really read that one. Now it repeat itself. So, and then this one in Rosalind Lem Keshi, a post for Facebook, and I think this screenshots them. Now Mark Barretta itself do the day on Facebook. Now if you go check them out for ourselves. The day this one talks with it. It's a now, it's one of the victims of Bui Warriors that killed this by Yabacho today, the 10th of July 2021. No, make them up. Nothing kunya me face that. So, and then they must fighting words. So, ADF themselves, they published this one. They talk. This one now, ACN TV Communications announces that the ADF Bui Brigade had no choice but to neutralize 2 Bui warriors, to send a clear message and a warning to infiltrators. It talked now directly to Sako a comment. And then they even put the guy picture for there, and then it talks go to hell. And then it right up under, he said Bui belongs to the ADF. He say, see the date now today. And then it talks provocations from infiltrators Sako and Chris Anu have reached its apex. He said, we will speak with sticks and G-nuts on the ground. We sent you a message in Bui. 2 Bui warriors sent to hell. Anyone dares the ADF will be crushed. Fantastic. I love it. So, and then see this one a few hours ago on Alphabet, on the Amber so-called ACNT or whatever nonsense, when this one Ayabachoi own, it talks about this one Asu Lucas, it talks the ADF issues a warning to Isobu, if you want to live, return ADF weapons within the shortest possible time. Warning. So now when I see and say this, so the Kumkumization, it's just getting started. So now if you want to go back to the Bui Massacre Part 1, for understand what will be happening. So this one will be happening on 20th of January 2020. Chacha Kumkumize 39, Amber Sheet No White Blast. Oops, I know one for sure now this picture. That one are fun. For now the guy that way, they be Kumkumize, they pull it down and they tie hands and then they shoot, they execute it right for head. That one will be now the first casualty of Bui Massacre number 1. They kill it actually on the very first day as they catch them on the 20th. And then I think now the 22nd where they wipe the other ones and by the 26th, now wait till that will be happen. This one now will be horizontal, now cha-cha, now in this now will be able to produce films them. Okay, so I know one show now the diabolic picture for cha-cha, but I want me to see this one where na friend that all this beginning so they don't already wipe them. Now the ones in this way, me for call and say innocent civilians. It hold a pen and paper, so it go to school, I guess. So yes, my contributor. So I might go back for WhatsApp. I want for show now 1 or 2 things on WhatsApp, and then yeah, then we'll go to okay, man, let's just get into this. Why were they here? So some person is send me this screenshot just before I come live, so I decide for can show now. So it tell me say this screenshot is coming from that ACN when Ayabachoi network, which is true, the network with AGOVs, the ADF, they use them. It's the counterman see that they use now that video where MKPD Junior Clovis is stamped MKPD for them. Now everybody they use them for the live broadcast. Of course, can they ignore us? They cannot ignore country people. And ACN now all their live views and that 42. Even me where I no be government, me where I no get fundraising, I no get I've been an individual, I no get doctor this or doctor that. I no be journalist. I just pick my own phone to put and start talk. I no get studio. I still get double weight away ADF to get them for their live broadcast. So now just for tell now, okay? ADF now noise makers and okay. So my I want for show now. I'll go systematically for show now something them. When I give me 1 second, we'll scroll through this. Okay, this one now today. So might check out this link. What is the link all about? Give me 1 second. Okay, now the link that we have to talk about South Sudan. Okay. Okay. I explain something for now about South Sudan because earlier today I make video, I make audio. I meant to say I make audio about South Sudan for sensitize people. Them I make about a 16-minute audio for explain say some of Wuna people them Anglophones them where they whether not for like when are journalists, when are pundits and talking heads on radio, TV, and even on social media where they go out, they go talk about dialogue without preconditions. The President Paul Biya need for dialogue and all of this noise and nonsense. It is nonsense because nothing not the way President Paul Biya have to do from Yaoundé or even on the ground where it go magically make Amber boys they drop their guns. Many of them they don't be criminals even before Amber. Many of them they break their prisons for move them for can't join Amber. So nothing not there with any person if you ever do and for make them drop their guns, except if you kill them and then you take the guns away from them. So now the video this is what we talk about where President of South Sudan, Salva Kiir, if we do yesterday we been at their, or 2 days ago, been at their Independence Day, 10th anniversary for their independence. The president, any person who want this video, I will send you the link, or if you look if you go to that Facebook page, you go find the video a day for day. Okay, go for that Facebook page, Talk with Barack. A day for day, you go find the video. Now, President of South Sudan, that's Salva Kiir, Eddie talk. It's a they not even get enough money for hold celebrations, for celebrate their 10th anniversary, and nothing not there for celebrate, because since they get independence for 2011, 10 years ago, they get peace not only for 2.5 years, and then they go into civil war when now South Sudan versus South Sudan. At least they be fight for 22 years, get their independence before they even start fight. This one way Amba don't already start fight amongst themselves, even before they even gain territory. They don't control even one last mango, but they don't already start fight. Ayabacho, they need to talk to Sako. Sako, they need to talk to Akwanga. Akwanga, they need to talk to Ayuktabe. Ayuktabe, they need to talk to Akwanga. And then Akwanga, they need to talk. It's just a shambles. So they don't already show now how dysfunctional the so-called country it could be if it ever be allowed for become a reality. They don't already show now the kind of shambles where the country it could be. So no person not there in their right mind where it go even consider for make Ambazonia, make it become a reality. It's not there. Even the Anglophones and sisters, they don't see the reality now, saying that the worst thing that way if it ever happened. So going back to the issue of South Sudan, the president of South Sudan, Salva Kiir, talked yesterday, say, in order for them for broker this tentative peace where they get they be get to, well, give me 1 second. So they be get to, what's the word I'm looking for? They be get to sign a peace agreement with the opposition and the other warring parties them. And for that peace agreement, he be give them a concession. So all man if one be president too, you understand? All man one be president, just like how it did with for Ambazonia now. Ayabacho now president of Ambazonia Governing Council. Sako now president of Ambazonia Federal Republic of Ambazonia Internal Government number 1. Yerima and Ayuktabe now president of Federal Republic of Ambazonia Internal Government number 2. And then you get Fongoji Dinka, where he in exile for UK. He also want he been a president of the Republic of Ambazonia, which is different. So I don't just name una 4. For South Sudan, what will be happening? They be get for South Sudan, they be get which way they call them, say the office of the vice president. Okay, but because of the peace agreement where they get them, and all man if you want for be president, so they be forced, and no man in the one give an inch, so they be forced for create the office of the first vice president, and then they make 5 vice presidents. Them if not like when I go Google them, South Sudan again have 5 vice presidents. Them we mean any person will be get their own gang on the ground, just like ADF and Sokadev and the Restoration Forces and this and Bui Warriors or whatever. Any person will be get their own group on the ground where be the key people them. You to one be president. Okay, so now they get now 5 vice presidents of South Africa, South Sudan. So now that kind of situation that way, where would they in? Now the reality that so we don't want make Cameroon it don't be like this kind of a joke where South Sudan it be. We don't want make Cameroon be that kind of a joke where they could make 5 vice presidents or whatever. So there is only one way for end this madness where they go on for Anglophone Cameroon. Now for the Anglophone Cameroonians themselves, for denounce Amba, wipe the ones where they carry guns, and then peace will return. And make una understand say it no go return by magic. And even if some button be there where if you press them and then peace will return automatically, and not go press the button. Why? Because it means that no man never learn. It means that we go repeat the same mistake over and over again. So we must learn from our mistakes then. So no magic button, no the way they go press and so, and then peace and tranquility it come back to the way we be there for 2014 and 15. No, it no go ever day. We need at least 10 years for systematically eradicate the culture, the mentality where they don't implant them through the radicalization through from 2016 till now. We'll get for systematically destroy them and break them down, and it would take us at least a decade. So many person not sure where the thing says some magic button the way you could just press and peace it return. No, the Anglophone zone it could be the way we're there now. Now this is it. Even if the independence become it go worse past, so this is how it's going to be as it is now for the next 10 years. Now the peace that, now the tranquility that, ma tell una for una we una no know. Several other villages the day way, as soon as they compromise Amber Boys them, people they move back into the communities them automatically, and then they start work on the community, and then they start build them up, and before you know, life it return back to normal gradually. Now so it happen, and then this one it take we straight to Libya Lem. What it happened today for Libya Lem? For Libya Lem, people they go on the ground and they go catch 5 of the Amber Sheet no white them, catch them red-handed by hand. Let me say they don't shoot one gun, only due to the intelligence work on the ground, due to the fantastic work on the people the way they did on the ground, where they no want for see Amber for Libya Lem anymore, due to the fantastic work from sensitization from people like Kingsley, Valentine, Rado, and of course, especially Beltus. A lot of people they now be confident for pick up their phone, message Beltus one-on-one privately, tell them, say they should know what's there for here, 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 and here. So Beltus, you go message 1 or 2 other authorities, them explain, direct them, draw plus map for pen and paper. They go pick them up today, and then the talk say it happened today for morning time. They go pick 5 Amber Sheet no wireless and for Libya Lem, they go pick them for hand for their house. But back in the days, them this kind of thing, it nobody happened. Why? Because the community, 1, they be fear they picking them. 2, they be support they picking them to a great extent. Manga Barrow said General Opopo is watching from Maryland. Who I like for fine palaver. And that is true. So now the reality that so the community they need for eradicate the shit no white blast them themselves. So going back to what the lesson of taken from South Sudan as we don't want 5 vice presidents. Nothing not the way President Paul Biya could do unless Anglophones they want. May President Paul Biya legitimize idiots and shit no white blast non-entities them like Ayabacho, Ayuk Tabe, fake pastors and Chris Anu and Sakoe Kome, which is never going to happen. And then you know that there is no way they could broker any kind of peace in the Anglophone zone or broker any kind of settlement without we, the victims, and being represented, okay, like the Black Lakes and stuff like that. It not gonna happen. So no way, no day we will ever agree. So it don't wait a day on the ground right now. Now wait that a good day in the next 10 years. Make a prepare una for people the way they know, because the biggest mistake where the government could do now for go shit for the legitimize these fools them, for go shit they talk anything with them. They already talk in the background, which happens all the time. Me I be there personally on the ground for pay when I know my connections them, and I be there. One second, I come to that. And I be there on the ground when I be there for one of the top people in their office when Chris Anu be call Lee on the phone. He tell me say sorry, now Chris Anu. And at that time, to be quite honest, they be get the Imami be there for, I don't really tell on this story, Imami be there for, they will be locked up for set, which was just about 100 yards away from me. And so it was understandable. They talk, and they talk all the time. They talk, especially in the background. Fantastic. But for talks, they go legitimize them, go sit down publicly for talk to them. Never going to happen. We'll continue for the wipe the Amber Boys. And the good news now, the radicalization phase, it don't pass. So now Anglophones, they don't understand which way they go on. They don't fit be manipulated easily anymore or radicalized easily. So they think now Amber enough to recruit any more shit no white blast or carry guns. That is the fantastic news. So which will go happen now it only go in the decline until one day you go one woke up, not a single shit no white blast, no day for bush. But armed robbery, banditry, and criminality, it will still always exist. And it will exist for at least a decade, because you get a big population of the youth where they don't educate them, say criminality pays. Now, Amber Sheet no white blast, they tell them that. And a lot of people, they don't lose a lot. And in order to survive, people, they could try for devise easier ways to make ends meet. And now, which that way, a lot of people, they're going to do them. So that's just that. Make you understand that one. So nothing, not their way. President Paul Biya for feed Duam for stop Amber, making no kill Amber. Like what will happen with General Popo for Munyenge last week or 2 weeks ago. What will happen today for Bui, and the first Bui massacre, the second Bui massacre, and the rest. Make una no worry. Una mash fire for the Sheram. I conspire them as una join. Una mash fire for the Sheram. That's it. So we'll get this email where some person it be sent to una countryman. So we'll get this email. Give me 1 second. Whoops. Give me 1 second. My computer. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Right. So my contributor asked this one. One of the emails where one countryman sent for me today. So it say, "Hi countryman, followed your program. I would like to add that before a person is indicted for such crimes, a grand jury must be convened and evidence presented to the grand jurors. The grand juries must come to an agreement that the district attorney has presented evidence beyond reasonable doubt to convict in trial. All these happen in the background before an indictment is issued. Stay strong." So now one of the emails in that way, one of our country people, we follow Countryman live broadcast, is on today, a couple of hours ago, to our Countryman email address info@countrypeople.com. So now the email address is now, so just for enlighten we a little bit more about the processes, which is now one of the things in that way I be forget for tell una. So as soon as I tell my countryman say G-Man continues, say I come live today. Just imagine now, wait it this way, G-Man continues, it's enough for me. As usual, if Guinness no kill this guy will live forever. It's a this kind of news it make me take Grand Guinness. Okay. So and then you get might do small sunshine. Now we don't reach for the fun part of the live broadcast where we just have a bit of fun. So you get 2 amber sheet no wipe last where they come out from small Ekombe. So now make sure so now share their picture, make it go far and wide. They be very hungry and they go like for chop small kumkum. Now when I see this one, it face when I look and fine. When I feel guess wait, ma put them again on the screen for now. When I feel guess what it be famous for. I know first even know a name, but something be happen with this guy where it be fantastic. Just fantastic. Yes. So I tell you the story about this guy where when I see on the screen. So I tell you a story, okay? So the story they say, see this guy, the brainwashy he been a motor boy for Kumba Park, right? And then he joined Amba, go to Nigeria, say they go for fortification, as they always talk. And then when he come back, he decide for test. What he mean for talking a test. Cameroonians they wanna go keep on with Anglo-Saxon English we wanna over Sabiam. So Cameroonians they always confuse these 2 words, test and taste. I hope so wanna know the difference today. Taste, like when you taste soup. Okay, when you taste soup or when you taste small kumkum, now taste. This one a test, like when you write exam. Okay, when you write an exam, you're writing a test. Okay, so now the difference that between taste and test. I don't see a lot of people that make the same mistake. Now why did I just decide? So say he decided to test his power. His Odeshi power with a gun. So he go Nigeria, go do fortification after I joined Amba. He come for Cameroon now, he decided to test the power for see if Odeshi they work. So he asked one of the Amba she know why last them say, "Oh boy, I beg, use your gun, shoot me. So make a test or my test my Odeshi." Unfortunately for him, that's how he gave up the ghost. Most people in Kumba will recognize him. Ambazonia is a curse. Even the Baba way now you do them the Odeshi. He no talks to me the test the Odeshi ways today for the it always tell them say it go work now after 1 week or after 10 days. Now they like that. Why they give now that timeline? Because by that time he go day on the road to Nigeria when I no go fit ever catch it. Now the trick that they're all full deep in a state higher. So now why do they always tell when I say I will do this and then you know go fall if you fall and then when you go they shoot you they kill them so they will start talking now because you don't follow law, you don't do that. Gosh, people they dull. Honestly, and if Amba no be cancelled, we'll forever know say some people they dull to this level where they did for our community. You take gun, AK-47, and maybe not even that they check out from where they first move the pellets. And then use not only gunpowder smoke. No, it give the person a machine gun. So make it you want taste, as this guy write them, taste. Like how they taste soup. One taste yodeshi. It taste them. Kum. Very sweet, very hot. Instant landing for Maryland. So now the reason this guy be famous. That's what he's famous for. Famous for testing his odeshi. So now my computer. Maker will see this. What is this about? What is this? What is this? Okay. This one now Ben Wills. If you know this account for Facebook, now big ADF supporter. Okay, when I follow you for Facebook, it make a lot of noise. I like for watching sometimes them. I go for account for find out which way they happen before it happens. So I account that. So okay, now wait this way. Just 1 hour ago, he repost them. Okay. Now big ADF guy. So if you tell from the post the way they make him 1 hour ago, he repost wait this other guy Horace Ngula, he post them. Horace Ngula 4 hours ago. He did talk now to IG because now obviously ADF don't compromise two shit no white blasting today. So they now on the defensive, they try to defend themselves. So ADF posted and say you killed 39 and seized 50 plus assault rifles and we stayed calm and still tried to bring peace. This time around you've crossed this time around you've crossed the red line. So now it did talk to the IG. So it did try to justify why they compromise the two shit no white blasting for Bui today. So and then now you get this one. So Ben Wills, it talks about it's an important point Amazonians must note. It's a one. There's no more monopoly of TV stations on the ground where anyone could fabricate a big lie to score political points and no one will object. Before you lie, be sure to prove. It's a two. The days when ATF used to claim code of conduct and let their soldiers get treated as trash by the other forces on the ground are over. Anyone, I repeat, anyone who points a fighter at ADF or who points a finger at ADF, you will end up without that finger. I say we are well trained, are well armed. Okay, that's good. I like them. Them words are fighting words. I love it. And then it talks. It's the ATF has developed hard stance against any enemy, both internal and external, because we don't want to continue losing fighters to idiots again. However, the ATF welcomes and sends whatever. So this is war. No time for child's play. Ben Wills. So you know, if you see and themselves they call the damn thing now a child's play. You say. And then if you see the comments, so now your job as a black leg, now go find picture of, for example, any amber where ATF will kill him or whatever, something like that. Come drop off there and then work go you. All we need for doing now for go into their accounts them into their comment section, then go set small fire then for the while we're busy for quench those fires them, we are winning because therefore they spend that time for the do radicalization, therefore they spend that time for the do fundraising, therefore they spend that time for do other thing where they believe they could be constructive for them. But now all we do now wait with the worker you reach just they like say ATF or say Amazonian like a big house we get like 10 rooms, a kitchen, parlor, toilets, bathroom, and everything. So why were they there for sitting room? The one whole small meeting. You go for bedroom number 1, go set fire for day. Then enter you for bedroom number 3. That way they send 2 or 3 people and send them to go for that bedroom number 1, go quench that fire. You set another fire for bedroom number 3. Worker enter you for toilet or for their bathroom. Why would they send another 2 or 3 people and say they go quench fire for bedroom number 1 and number 3? You set fire for their bathroom. Come on, go you. And then now, why would the same person say me go find out what did happen for that bathroom? You set fire for their kitchen. Come on, you. And then by the time the one quench fire for that bedroom number 1, the one go now for go check them. You set fire for bedroom number 1 again. Come on, go in now for bedroom number 6. And then that time they go find out the fire there for bedroom number 1, the one quench them. You set fire for bedroom number 6. Come on, you go for bedroom number 5. The one go now for go quench the fire for bedroom number 6. You come on, you now. You enter now for their bathroom again or for parlor. By that time now, all man not come for parlor. If the work at the church, small fire where would they set them? You day now for parlor. You shit for their table. You come on, go you. And then what the one come now can't clean that shit where you shit down for table. You go you now. You go open tap for bathroom. You leave them. It overflow. It flood the whole room. The one go now for go fix the flood. You go in now for bedroom number 7. You go shit on top the bed. You come on, go you. Now so we black legs will do. It's easy. It's not hard. You just there for disrupt them, delay them, disrupt, destroy. You know, we're not there here for build anything. If any person one question about Cameroon, make a question. I want to see if who's I say Cameroon be corrupt. Yes, I know that. So what? Gaining the independence, man, yeah. That's all. So what? No, she not for there for beginning to justify why Cameroon no corrupt. Which country no corrupt? America no corrupt. It corrupt. So, some country they were no corrupt. Nigeria definitely in a federal system. No be so. SK they no get secessionism for the SK no corrupt. It corrupt past any other country on the planet. But in a federal system. Yes. So maybe na no she don't for they try for Tonton with ambush no wireless. So we'll look at this one. It talks about it. Ben we talk against the biggest urban warfare launched by ADF nonsense. Okay, they try now for justify the compromisation of those picking them. Now, which that ADF it be seriously in the process right now. All their surrogates now they did for Facebook. They try for justify what will happen. So see what way in Dong Emmanuel when in Gong Dog for China, he write them. He say if you point a finger against the ADF, you will go home one less finger. Okay. Now the message this way they try for send for justify the compromisation of the picking them. So now I don't know if you get any other thing will be interesting for reporter. Nope. Day. So may I go back? If we go back to the next, I'll send some links into myself where I want for open and to Una. So that's about that one. Must see what this link it be all about. Yes, this guy, he call himself a wise man. Now he profile that. Once again, if you be interested, follow you for Facebook. This one actually Facebook na live account this way means that 13 hours ago where he post that statement. My contributor. So what did that statement talk? He say, he said in the past, internet he said internet disconnection was a big problem to our freedom cause. He said Mark Barretta and Tapang Ivo managed to successfully stir up revolution against La République du Cameroon. Can La République du Cameroon disconnect the internet again so that Ambazonia can restore their independence peacefully without diaspora mafia politicians? La République du Cameroon, I kindly beg you. I kindly beg you now, disconnect internet again just for 10 days. Honestly, the confusion is plenty. When I say any person who know he thinks that a joke, go find the account. Look he there for the he write it is back say make Cameroon government disconnect the internet just for 10 days in order to stop the manipulation where they come out from the diaspora. Mateuna. Una know okay. Mateuna some secret, my country people. The secret now say a lot of the confusion and a lot of the infighting where they happen now between Amba now when I countryman is setamo. Yes. Me and with Una help. Sometimes the way Una they help without knowing say Una they help. Now why I don't tell Una say sometimes them when Una see countryman share something, it means that you're supposed to share them. That's it. No ask, just share them. I know why they share them. Even when you see countryman share something where it is support ADF, because ADF they work with we. If you see countryman share something where they support ADF, share them because I know what they do at the cause infighting amongst the shit nobody loves them. That is the secret. So now for 2016, 2017, time when they cut the internet, and even 2018, at the peak of this madness, now them beget monopoly for social media. By August 2018, when a countryman enter the scene and things they start change, they start to unravel. From there, 3 years later, now 2021, they don't take their own eyes, they chop Christmas. They confirm and say, we don't destroy everything where they be doing. Now they don't get monopoly for social media. Now they don't get their message across like they were doing before, freely, no disturbance. So when, for example, when Bui Warriors or whatever, they can't talk something, all man be noticing that Bui Warriors can't talk them, and they know because no confusion. Today, any person feel like for Facebook, we don't create camera account like we get TWO Bui Warriors way there for Facebook. Maybe they even watch now. TWO Bui Warriors. If you watch here, leave us a comment. TWO Bui Warriors now actually picking away a day on the ground inside Bui, big black leg. If Amber pass the cartier, he know it can't post them. I need to post them like TWO. Cause confusion. So now even the Bui Warrior, they don't know when they come for Facebook, they don't know them where to be truth and where to be lie. They don't know them where to be the facts. Because black legs the day all side. We share our own message. Share them. As far far and wide as possible. And they know if ignore we. What can they do? Now that they beg say me they disconnect internet. Now that they beg say internet, the internet connection, the manipulation, as you call them, it's a me they disconnect internet. It's a the diaspora mafia politicians and blah blah blah. Say if they disconnect internet, they go get their independence peacefully. Without the the biggest problem where they face them now the fight where we black legs don't give them for social media. Yes. Now Isobu now in that Isobu a large black leg. It say I'm here. Now in that we'll get the other one, Isobu Weti, Isobu Bui Warriors, Isobu a large black leg, we'll get Fonte Lucas, Ayabacho, we'll get Kamba Kai Udon. I not even reveal some of the secret for now, but we know wait where they talk. Wait till they talk and say now we the control. Now why I be telling of the other one? I tell them I say now we the control. We been at the controllers. Now we the commentate. We been at the commentators. Now we the commentate now for social media. If we decide say some news will go viral, now you go viral. We feel even manipulate what the Amber Boy do on the ground. Like the kumkumization where they happen for Bui. Now we manipulate even a Yabacho, manipulate Capo Dani. Now we the black legs and now you is the Bui Warriors. Now you Joy Dada. Now you just in case. Now all we when we work together we feel achieve whatever we want. Just like how all we will come together we talk say we want to shut down this nonsense fundraiser for GoFundMe for Mangang. We shut them down within 2 days. It had because we did together. We did work together. We shut them down. If we decide we want to do something, we'll do them. We just go out there and do it. We know they ask no person permission. So when I see them, they cry. They cry. They beg Nana, beg somebody to shut off the internet. Why? Because now the internet be disadvantageous to them. Because their own message not go anywhere. Every time an Amber shit, no white blacks come now for social media. Ego must go through 10, 15 black leg messages. Them. If it did for Facebook, even only 10 minutes. Okay? I guarantee when I say at the very, very minimum, at the very least, at least 30% of any message we could see on for Facebook now a black leg message. Where it could demoralize you, it could discourage you, it could make you angry, emotional. Yes, now psychological war as well. And now we affect them like that. So man, check out wait this one, this link they talk about. Okay, now so that wise man again, it's a La République du Cameroon military is busy arresting and killing those who protested, which is fantastic because not true. They never kill no man, but all those shit no white blast the way they say they protest for Bamenda for below Foncha because they compromise that Amber shit no white blast. They're supposed to arrest them all. Yes, arrest them all. The Amber shit no white blast they killed that chief for Bambui. When I see any Anglophone man come out. When I see any Bamenda man come off the street, no. Now because all those few people they already come off of that quarter so said they go protest, now amber them, they go arrest them all, compromise them well. Now the people in that way they will go destroy that police checkpoint for below Foncha. All of the we ask now some personal opinion. They go pick them all one by one. Me they go demonstrate. We go give them correct reason now for hate Cameroon where they talk say they want to destroy Cameroon. We go give them the reason. And at the end of the day, me they go separate. Me they go divide the country mass. Yeah. Nonsense. Me they go divide them. In fact, make I access this guy account. Maybe get some interesting other post them. It's time Yerima becomes very vocal against infighting caused by the diaspora mafia politicians. they cry, the infighting, they destroy them. This one 3 hours ago, right? It's the La République Cameroon armies. I don't just read that one. I say, and another one every right time say, okay, see this one 13. I say, I pray for internet disconnection in southern Cameroon just for 10 days. The independence of southern Cameroon will be restored in 10 days. It's just in 10 days. If they disconnect the internet, the independence will be restored within 3 days. In fact, why when I think say they be so scared of the internet? Now because of you and me, my country. Now because of you and me, the impact where we will get them. Now because of you and me. Now the impact that way me and you will get them. Since we will come for Facebook now, they fear. They don't forget their own message across. They want go this side, they send a black leg message. They want go this side, they send a confusing message. They want go this side, now one black leg. It don't disguise as amber sheet, no whatever as ADF. It kosh sako, it kosh sako, it kosh Chris Anu. They vex, they come back can kosh. We all now one see them on the ground. Amber start kill amber. Now we don't do them so. That's strategy. They say they're there for war now. Maybe they can't win the war moves here. They can't win them. We don't take over the internet. So this one is Sunshine Amber, fantastic black leg. It right them 2 hours ago. It say, on behalf of General Valerenka, we thank our sister forces of the ADF, led by Ayabacho, for the job well done in Bui. Fantastic. I like this kind of black legism kind. Okay, we'll check out Sunshine Amber account. Okay. Now see now the biggest mistake this when it comes to black legism. Okay, biggest mistake this way when I did still do them when an amateur kind mistake. Okay, you get a big massive black leg like this one, Sunshine Amber. How many friends you get them? 213 mutual friends. That's fantastic. But how many friends you get them in total? Oh, you don't even be my friend yet. Oh, see, one of the reasons why we I know if you add you as a friend now because countryman, you don't already get 5,000 plus friends for this particular fake account. And imagine say I get like 10 fake accounts and where they operate simultaneously. So I get 5,000 for 1 times 10. Potentially, I get the potential for get 50,000 friends for Facebook. Okay, but obviously you'll get some friend in 2-3 different accounts and so okay, man talks say half of that. 25,000-30,000 friends. That is a lot of influence. So man go back in fact man search some name because one of our biggest black leg we always day here black leg contractor black leg. Okay, I would take contractor black leg because EB now my friend on social media. So I would take he as an example for tell una how some of una they still make the stupidest, easiest mistake where una not supposed to make them at this point in time, this level of our black legism. See how many friends they get them? Only 1,036. Only 1,036. The question where you get to ask or where you get to explain for winner say why only 1,036. Facebook it give you the ability, opportunity for get 5,000 friends. You're not even supposed to get now 4,099 friends. No, you're supposed to get now 5,000. Maximize. I don't tell you now this particular one about when you light candle, what you do with the candle. If you light your candle, my country people them, you put an under bed or you put an on top cupboard, on top table, so that make the light shine. Simple question. When I answer that one for me, when you light your candle, you want to make the light shine, make the light shine, let it shine, so that make the whole world. If you see I'm not so, and if you want make the whole world see them, you could put the candle now under bed, or you could put them now on top table or on top mountain self. Now, simple question that. So why you going to broadcast serious black legism, but you get only 1,000 friends them, where Facebook give you capability for get 5,000? Why you get only 1,000? Why? Now laziness. Fantastic black leg like this way they post like it don't share, which is fantastic. See, it they post 1 hour ago don't post, 1 hour ago post, 1 hour ago post, 2 hours ago post. Fantastic black leg where it be so fantastic at black legism to the extent where yesterday I decided for buy Mimbo. I sent you 5,000 for mobile money. If they hear live, if they watch, it go confirm and phone. I confirm for comment section. I send you 5,000. Said, Master, when I go through your account, it ginger me up. Okay, we will take a Pierre Simon account. Now also my friend. Okay, it never be my friend, and I know if you add here as a friend for this particular account because I don't reach my maximum. Okay, might just take another black leg. Might take Mike Router. It be my friend, but it get 4,290 friends. That's good, but not good enough. It should be at least 5,000. We'll take Beltus, for instance. Well, this account I think they use on like a personal this thing, but even personal, less than 2,000 friends. Why? Why? I go explain for now. Why? Okay, ma take ma Vera. When a baby big black leg, I don't think say. Now baby black leg. I don't first even know how many friends do you have, ma Vera? Eh? You're not supposed to get anything less than 4,000 friends. See, this one, Mukwele Dixon, I think that a personal account, so I don't know if you blame me for that, but Bakala CFA, for instance, when a big black leg, and this particular account, na fake account where it's supposed to be used only for black legism. See how many friends that we get now? Disappointed. Very disappointed. Disappointing. See, 328 friends only. This particular account don't be for how many months? This my account where me I use them. This for this black legism, this fake account where they use them now. Now only it be about 2 or 3 months old. I get 5,000 friends then for day. Which means every day, if you tell yourself every day I go add like 20 friends then for day. 20 at the minimum 20 friends. Some days a day I add 100 friends. When we say if you add plenty of friends for one day, one time, Facebook it will suspend you because you behave like a robot. They could limit your access to certain facilities, certain things and what if you do for Facebook. So what we need for doing is say if you come on, you know, add maybe 5 or 10 friends them, and then while you share, you do other things them, and then the next time you do for Facebook, make sure you add a few more friends them. Every time you come for Facebook, you add a few more friends. Before you want them, you get 10,000. Well, you get 1,000 and then 2,000 before you want them, you get 5,000 friends. But forget 328 friends. Now the number of friends that I get them within the first 3-4 days of creating my fake account. That was the number I was working with. So this your friends them must check out Emau. See, just look. Only 1,278, but at least that one don't pass 1,000. We need for add every amber sheet no white blast as una friend, so that when you post or ma show una what way it happen. Maybe una no understand the importance of adding friends them. Okay, maybe una no understand the importance of adding friends them for Facebook. Okay, every time where you access Facebook, okay, you just access Facebook, bam. Okay, now me that as I just open Facebook initially, I never search anything, I never do anything. As I just open Facebook, now the first thing is I don't want to scroll up because I don't want some naked picture there for day, and I don't want me to see my account. Why I did see this shit no white blast it post? Now the question that you get to ask me, say countryman, why me I did see Ojong Piran Ayuk Otang? Ye post straight away. Now because I be your friend. And see it posted 42 minutes ago, and it even tell me say they online right now. Okay, I did see ye post because I be ye friend and he be my friend. So when my news feed is refresh, it automatically randomly select some of the recent posts them from my friends them. It present them to me on my news feed. Now, if you know get you plenty friends them, your friends they don't get opportunity for see this post. So you don't light your candle, put them on that table. Not many people did see them. Not many people did see them. They see your post because you don't get many friends them. You don't get many friends them. But okay, now I see okay this one okay now another one this I see this amber sheet no white blast post because he be my friend. Every time this guy did post past any person, this amber sheet no white blast. Okay. If I keep scrolling up, now I get a bell to see own post. It's a over 5 amber terrorists captured in Libya. Now the news that I don't really tell una. It posted 2 hours ago. It just automatically appear for my feed because I be your friend. But if I no be your friend, if I post that thing, if you no get no friends on Facebook, no man not for see him. No man. Because if I just did ye one for the see own post. So why would I no one add friends? That one I still don't understand. You need to get at least 5,000 friends. You know, if you go shit on for one day, try to get 1,000 friends. Say you could just spend one day at them all. No, Facebook, it could limit you. It could stop you. But if every time you do for Facebook, every day, every hour where you come for Facebook, just add 10 people that just go, especially ones where they already been friends of friends. Because before when you want to see some person, it could talk, say, you know, when I get 13 mutual friends, 20 mutual friends or whatever. So add the ones where they get more mutual friends to you already. Okay, if I keep scrolling up, it could just tell me about Fai Yolan, whatever. Why? Because he be my friend. It just appeared for my feed. This one an advert way Capital or Capify UK, it don't sponsor a sponsored advert where they pay money, they force me for see that one. And then now, because me are there inside this group for We Love You Cameroon, it automatically give me feed for which we there inside. See this one. Now, because I be your friend and he be my friend, now why do I see he post? And when me too I post, guess what? You go see him. This one, another paid and sponsored advert. And then you get this one. I did see this post because I did inside this group called We Miss You Bamenda. I never actually even go inside the group. I just open my Facebook. Immediately I open them. Now the first thing then this way they appear for me. So now if I go up there, I refresh them, I refresh the page, it will refresh the feed again. Now I start see different posts them. Random posts. Okay? Random posts. Now Abba should know why less than that. Where they post on Facebook, they cry. All they cry. See this one, Amber Tucker. Amber Tucker. He say Ayabacho and his gang ADF attacked Bui Warriors, killed one fighter and one other taking to an unknown destination. Note, few weeks ago, the ADF sent a written note promising to attack Isobu and Bui Warriors. My comment, the ADF always show proof of restoration forces they killed, but no proof of La Republic soldiers they claim to kill. So yes, the lesson where all the country people they need for go away with from today Naweti say una make sure say una get as many friends them for Facebook as possible. Get as many friends them for Facebook. Get at the very, very, very minimum 4,999 friends them. Keep adding them. Add them and then join inside groups them, so that when it comes to sharing, you share into those groups them. And then you get okay, see, might take this more do okay, see. Now another one this Amber for full head idiots. See, brilliant black leg account where you don't light a candle, put her under bed. It even get 1,000 friends. Okay? Now eat the post. It is share other people that post, which is fantastic. I love it. When me I see this kind of thing, it make me really happy. When person don't post, and a fantastic thing this way come talk to black like it do you know they just post, but it tag other people then way it means it force them for see the post. Okay, and then because of that tagging, now they give you up to 22 shares, which is fantastic. Okay, and then now you come to a post like this one, APS Simon, it don't tag up to 89 people then for this post. Fantastic. If you don't know how to tag, contact APS Simon, contact Contractor Blackleg, contact any one of the other Blacklegs. They will show you how to tag person. Okay. So then you get this. This is fantastic. Contractor Blackleg again, it tag up to 100 people then for this post, and then as a result of that, it get up to 12 shares. Okay, so at the why way I want even show this now some people the day way they repost something like Amber Fufu heads, it don't do it get 18 shares. Fantastic. Share because some people the day way they repost something and then you come back even 2 days later, you don't even get 3 shares. Then you ask yourself, say, you the individual way you yourself you post them, it means that you don't share them how many times. If you are on post where you post them, someone they don't even get 1 share. Then you want me now who can share them for you. You're supposed to be now your own biggest fan. Your own biggest fan. As soon as you post something, you go share them. You share them into 2 or 3 groups at least. For make sure say you don't take that light. You don't light the candle no. You take that light. You make let it shine. Make other people they see the light. At least 2 or 3 shares, and then before you go back to your other account, normal activities, before you go back to posting other things. Every post where you make them. I know one for see no black leg post where you get 0 shares. At the minimum 3 to 5, 10 shares like that. Fantastic. Okay. So now what that would do? When I mash fire, when I make sure say we antagonize all this shit no why blast them. We'll give them reasons. We'll give them reasons for go mad. Okay. We'll give them reasons for go mad. So we'll continue to antagonize them. So now the shit no white blaster with the wipe and for Bui. Yanni colleague, when Amber versus Amber. So the people the way they always talk to me, President Pobia, I can't dialogue for solve the Anglophone crisis. I hope say you could send this message to the Sako, Ayabacho and the rest. say make the first dialogue amongst themselves, because when this Nkunyams they decide which way they actually really want, the dialogue amongst themselves, they come to some kind of agreement, then they will come to with the blacklegs, the country people them, and then we could dialogue with them. We could dialogue with them. Make them first go shit on down. They decide which way they want, because we know which way we want. We know which way we want, and we'll be united. Simple as that. We'll not fight way amongst ourselves. But now our responsibility, blacklegs them, for continue, for antagonize them, for make sure say they continue for the fight amongst themselves. Like how they catch each other, they compromise them. So it is very, very sweet. It's fantastic, my country people. When I match fire for the share, make it go far and wide. I thank you plenty for the people the way they don't join Countryman for this live broadcast. I thank you plenty. When I stay blessed, and when I make sure so when I match fire for the antagonize the amber sheet, no why blast them. When I see that they cry like how did they cry like this on social media, when I go conject them, make them cry even more. Thank you plenty, my country them. I thank you and I salute all the antagonizers where they don't dare for social media, they make amber, they cry like this one. It's this one Luis Figo. It's our infighting is pure manipulation sponsored by La Republique, a ploy to divide us. One voice is the magic key to Ambazonia. So get the one voice, Ahad. Go and get the one voice, make us see him. Idiot. When shit know why blast them. They say they want create country. And then this one talks, say, fellow Ambazonians, the stakes are high. We must go back to the drawing board. I kid you not. It's a back to the drawing board. Now for tell you how successful a comment under that post. Now for tell you how successful a blacklegism it don't be, where they openly talk say they need for go back to the drawing board. And then this one, yes, they go back to the drawing board and remember our weakness. Blah, blah, blah. It's if we place the interest of Amazonia first, blah, 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 blah. So we are practically mid-year in 2021, and our focus should be strategizing to conquer La Republique and not fighting amongst ourselves. Now, you right time, not be me, not fighting amongst ourselves. That will be tell now when I call with black legs now. When I go get the independence museum, I just don't they laugh me. Then this one, wise man talks say, yes, La Republique du Cameroon don't own pigs and AGC power. It's a power mongering greed are the major problems. Yeah, that's true. Wait, it respond to that post now. So it say Cameroon government will not own the so-called pastors interim government, and will not own Ayabacho, and will not own Sakwe Kome. So the power mongering and greed now they are major problems. So the problem what they talk for what you mean for us, so it say Cameroon government no be the problem. The problem not them. Now what does this mean by that comment? The problem not them. Yes. So now the other posts is where it back make Cameroon government it cut off the internet for one day. And then this one say after attacking General Isobu as promised, ADF Bui went ahead and burnt the houses of villagers for supporting Isobu. Brilliant. So may they not come, I can't talk say Cameroon government don't burn this, Cameroon military don't do this and that and that. Now not themselves they can't talk. That will be tell when they talk the Antanganji boys and other kind of nonsense. Why they need to talk Antanganji boys anymore? Why they need to talk them? Why they not talk say na Antanganji boys they go catch those two the way they wipe them today? Why they not talk them? Why they talk now say na ADF? Wait, it don't happen with Antanganji boys. And then this one it talks about it. It say we've said ADF, which is the People's Army, should wipe out those Sakola Republic militias in Amazonia. If not, you will blame yourself again. Those people you are trying to follow the conduct of the code of conduct will never change. It's better you treat them same as the enemies. If not, they will always come after you. They can't compare themselves with the ADF, can't have the quantity of bullets to face ADF. You people should blah 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 blah. Wait people are black leg is my own for them. I will go past begin laugh and then instigate them the more and then past begin go you. And then you see friends they can't talk. They say try to fight the Bui Warriors at your own risk. Fantastic, I like it. So if you see for their comment section now, just super infighting. Why would they try for not show the international community say they get infighting and they you know I mean Waiting una think say countryman the first instinct be for when this thing happened. I sent them to the French High Commissioner, sent them to French ambassador, sent them to important people them. So I made a see when they want to talk about that nonsense where they always talk about dialogue without preconditions and whatnot. It's untenable. It's impossible. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. You know if it dialogue with this kind of shit, nobody blast them. They kill themselves. Go for Facebook, go read their comments, and you could die laugh. No, that's just a few of them. This I say you could die laugh. Now comedy, they're not serious one bit. Pure comedy, my country. So see this one, Steve Prince. He can't talk it on. Say I think the best thing is to wipe out these boy blood suckers. Yeah, wipe them out. They don't forget them. Say they be supposed to be fighting the Cameroon government. No? They don't forget them sins. So I will leave una with that one, and then I want to give una this thought. Okay. Just why were you to see your face? You look at now picking way clearly, you know go to school. You fit tell. You know go to school. You know getting no high level of education. You know understand the world. You know knowing nothing about marginalization. You never ever go a francophone zone set. You know knowing nothing. Now just different people then. They can't tell you can't but can't lies about things and they radicalize you to the extent where it make it for justify the use of violence. For achieve what? You know understand. But guess what? He call himself say he be Amber fighter. Now for the manipulation and the radicalization phase, they be tell you say wait, if you take the gun, you go for bush, you go fight for defend your community and for make things them better. Now the light and that way they be tell you. Now, you don't enter and you don't hook. You know if you come out, you don't know how to come out. If you want come out, they go kill you. If they don't kill you, they go kill your family. And you know one to die. And you know want make your family it be hurt. Maybe get mommy, family, papa, sisters, or something where he care about them. But now the manipulation will take hold for 2017-18 and it don't already go in too deep. That's him. Now in that he be stuck. People them like Isobu, they understand what they do. Now they control the money, they enjoy their life, they sex girls, chop mongoin and other kind of things as Mark Barretta be talk. Now they send you say make it go for checkpoint for the extort money from people them for go give Isobu, make Isobu continue for the enjoy life. I need to do for that checkpoint as poorly educated as he is, just maybe 22 years old if you see for your face. You don't turn now living like an animal. Okay, now you see he knows say guns them na high commodity for this madness. And why I don't always tell when I say when I see Amber, it go after Cameroon military now because they want their weapons. You see the other Amber she know why last time when ADF they come with guns them, they ambush them, they seize the guns them because they know so the guns they go fetch them a happy and handsome price. So now he go present them to boss be very happy with boss now Isobu. Now wind forward a few days later, ADF can't catch you, they torture you, they dehumanize you, and then they kill you. Go back to 2017-18. Time will be only be maybe about 17, 18, or 19. They be tell you, say, if you just take that gun, they go join a fantastic cause, they go pay you money, they get white man girls and where they go give you, go to sleep with them. And even if the worst should happen for you, say he die for give Ambazonia or whatever, they will pay 50 million Amber coins for you so that your family could they fine. He believe him. He go enter. Say he want fight for Ambazonia, for liberate Ambazonia. Now so they tell you. And then Amber boys, they can't catch you, they kill him. Now Amber versus Amber. Now the reality of Anglophone madness that for 2021. Sometimes when I think about this kind of beginning, when I look at them, I almost cry. But I don't just decide for no get emotional attachment anymore. It can be painful because that begin for fit be something. Even if you know for amount to something, maybe for fit born picking way could be na the next, I don't know, way could discover the cure for cancer. Or it go send person from moon, or it could do something useful, something other than just being born, and then at a young age you kill people, and then you get killed by your own colleagues. It's pitiful, shameful. It's so sad. Now in that, a life wasted, totally wasted, gone. Amber versus Amber. Knowing that every military killing. Now Amber killing. Amber versus Amber. Amber now literally the worst thing where it don't ever happen on the surface of this earth. The worst. The worst thing. So I want to thank all wuna we wuna day here. We wuna the watch. Especially Manga Bell. Emawu G-Man continues. Amber Nabalok. You get Rhoda Oyono. You don't join we. You say I hope. Is there hope I know late? Yes. Would just wrap him up, but if you go start them back from the beginning, I go encourage you to do just that. Yes. So una match fire for the share, but make una continue una go back for Facebook, for social media. Una antagonize them, una cause more division and more infighting, so that may they begin kumkumize themselves. You do that, and we'll guarantee two things. They no go get independent, and blacklegism, they go win. Nobody say go win, we don't already win. The day where they get independence, now that day will lose. For as long as they don't get independence, we win. So that's it, my country problem. I thank you plenty. I hope so when I don't enjoy this past 4 to 5 weeks, where countryman, if we get time off, I do my own thing. I hope so when I don't enjoy, I'm small. So now not time for countryman to go back for Bolo. So when I go be extremely lucky for see countryman, it come live again from next week. As when I know countryman get their own life, get Bolo, get other things and what I did do. So whether when I know the usual routine with Amber, she know why blast them. The only thing Amber know na lies. If Amber tell you good morning, check your clock. Because always they know na lie. If Amber tell you say tomorrow na Sunday, double check your calendar, because always they know na lie. So if we hear anything about una countryman, by all means, we check na the actions which way they happen on social media. When I get countryman number, every single black leg supposed to get countryman number. You're supposed to day inside our broadcasts. So when I would know, sometimes it could day where I feel go even. I don't think so if you ever go up to 7 days. It no be possible. Where I no post, where I no send WhatsApp, I no send audio, I no send something. I don't think it be possible. Even if I know so I could go like 1 week, I go can't drop on a message for alert when I say countryman no go there around. Because say for example, sometimes I don't go like I be get some project where I be doing for 2 weeks where I be there on a business site where it no be get internet connection. So I knew that one been a last year. No, it been around December time I think. And I be tell when I say countryman no go there. It no go there around. So if we no see countryman, when I know to hear from countryman for Facebook, check him for WhatsApp. No ever believe anything when Amber talk. Amber they even right now, so they don't already post and say countryman don't die. Say countryman don't run, countryman don't they prison. Now Amber there. I say if Amber tell you good morning, check your clock. So no believe anything where Amber talk him. No believe him. End of discussion. Double check him. Look at www.countrypeople.com. When will be the last time a countryman update the website, the last post? Look at the website, look at the Facebook pages, look at the broadcast, especially the broadcast for WhatsApp. When will be the last time a countryman be broadcast? Now what that we get to pay attention to. No believe anything. And just one will announce I get my own life, I get my own bolo, I get my own things and where I do them. I need to go hustle for make some more money because I need to go holidays for Cameroon. I don't really tell you when for November this year. We're there for July, August, September, October, November. I get about 4 months for Bolo money, 3.5 to 4 months for Bolo. Then I want to go enjoy my life in November for pay. So when I tell all the embassy no wife last and say countryman a good day pay. If they want compromise countryman as they don't always the plan for doing, a good day pay for November. Hopefully, if everything goes well, I would spend Christmas too for pay. Okay, but always when I need for now, I say I no go fit come live as often as before. I get major work where it wait me. I don't spend way too much time. For when I day Europe and America, when I understand, say no easy for fit afford for get the kind of holiday way me I get time where I don't spend the past 4 and when I don't see the influence where we match fire for 4.5 to 5 weeks now straight every single day we match fire to the extent where it don't culminate to this embassy no where they compromise each other now on the ground like the Bui massacre. And they go escalate, you get the Munyenge with Opopo and the rest. Now we be the set all these small fire them for their house, then they fight amongst themselves, which is fantastic. Now we do them, so we country people them, me and you, working in collaboration together, focused. And I hope say, I don't try my best to prepare una for take on and carry on the black legism. Even when countryman is not there available because I day for Bolo, or I know could they available because I day on my holidays. Because when I go there for holiday for Cameroon for November, I know if you do the black legism full time like I do in the past few weeks. So countryman a good day busy. But that notwithstanding, even when me I be busy, when I remember that countryman be there university. At the university for 2019. I finished university for October time 2019. Yes, so I've go university for a whole year between 2018 to 2019. Time I start this black legism. I start this black legism a few months later. I start the course. I enroll full time. Full time we mean say I have to go university. I will spend 4 days on campus and one day off. I combined 2 years of study into 1 year, so it was intensive. And when I feel remember properly, so I've even shown when I 1 or 2 times. I've even shown when I wait what I did do just 1 or 2 small projects in what I did do. So even that time while I be there for university, I be still to do black legism and I still pass my exams. So I decided to quit the course because it will take a toll on me, plus all the hard work, all the other things I'll be put them on myself besides the black legism and university and whatnot. And then financially, I don't start to drain my resources, my financial resources and my savings. We don't start to be depleted. So I decided to go back into work and take some contract jobs. And now why that when I see me after for America for 2-3 months, on a contract, and then I'm not there for America anymore because of those 2-3 months I feel make as much money so where an average person is making for about 6-7 months, and then why I feel take 1 month, 1.5 months off and not get me nothing for to do, and then I had to go somewhere else now for go do some other Bolo for a few months where I don't get some contract, and then once I don't finish with that contract, I don't really plan my holiday November, the whole of November, and probably some of December, if not some of November and probably the whole of December. So I may possibly spend Christmas for Cameroon. I'm working on that. That is it. So I thank you plenty for joining me. John Short Day here, Lodesta Bezalel, Mesumem Bong Don Kam. He said, welcome my king. I'm late, but sharing is my first name. So